Hey, how you doing everybody? My name is CherryBoy, welcome back to Love at First Sight. This may be the final part. Let's get right into it. Rui's side. I'm seriously in a bad mood. I want to hit something. I'm in class, but I'm so pissed. I can't concentrate on what's being taught. Last weekend they said there was some kind of event going on, so I went into town to check it out. What I saw there really disgusted me. I saw another group of students from my school there. I'm not saying I hate them just because they're from my school, though. What disgusted me was that they were with one of my classmates, SACHI. Of course, I couldn't start something there in that crowd of people, so I just beat the crap out of a trash can and went home. I hate those guys. That girl with only one eye, well, she's fun to kick around, but I don't hate her because of how she looks or anything. I hate her because she's a spineless insect. Even if I insult her, she never gets mad. Even if I grab her leg and trip her up, she never tries to fight back. She never complains. Hell, she never even glares at me, even as she's scurrying away. The way I see it, there's no reason for me to stop anytime soon. She'll never ask anyone for help. She'll never even have friends who can help her. I hate her, but I love how she trembles when I hurt her. That's why she'll always be my punching bag. But lately, something's been getting between me and my punching bag. There's been some second-year guy who I think only transferred in a few months ago, and he's been sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. I doubt that weakling just asked for help from some upperclassman she doesn't even know. I bet he's just helping her because it makes him feel good about himself. It lets him feel like he's better than someone. But I don't care how much he needs to use her as his pathetic confidence booster. She didn't do anything to deserve that. The coward. She got lucky. This weekend she was with that second-year guy and two others, and she looked so happy. It made me sick. I've seen the other two she was with before. I especially remember that Akemi girl. In middle school, she came to preach to me about how I was so mean or some crap with that stupid white knight attitude. As soon as I found out she was in the high school I was going to, I waited to see if she'd come at me again, but she never did. I doubt she wants anything to do with me anymore after what I did to her. But now I feel like she'd spit in my face. I'm running out of patience. Finally, the bell rings and school is over. Sachi's going to try and be the first one out of the classroom again, but today, I'm not going to let her get away. I reach the doorway before her and stop her from leaving. Oh no! Back away! Hey. Yes? Come here. I want to talk to you. I grab her arm before she can say anything and drag her out of the classroom. You don't touch her! That hurts. Oh no, what's going on? I would normally start using her as my punching bag right then and there, but this time, I need to find somewhere we won't be disturbed. School is over, and the only students on the stairway are those going to their club activities. I drag her up to the door that leads to the roof and pin her there. Stop it, please. Did that little bitch just try to talk back to me? What the hell did you just say to me? I said, Any resistance she wanted to show me leaks out of her, and she shuts her mouth. Her white knight friends must have been trying to get her to stand up to me. I don't like that, and I let her know by driving my fist into her stomach several times. You bitch! Don't touch her! This time all she does is take it. So much for standing up to me. See, she'll never change. I shove her and she tumbles backwards. You thought! Be gone! As she comes tumbling down, something falls out of her pocket and hits the ground with a clatter that echoes in the stairway. No! Don't touch it! Looks like it's her cell phone, and she's got a new strap on it that I've never seen before. I pick it up in my left hand before she can and move to smash it against the ground. No! No. She stares at her phone like a retard. But her eye is suddenly on me and it's full of rage. I've never seen such a piercing, angry glare. It stops me before I can throw her phone. Her freakish eyeball is only making it worse. That eye seems to be brimming with courage I've never seen in her before. Leave me alone already! She jumps back onto her feet and I can tell she's not going to back down this time. And give me back my phone! She's yelling now. I'm so surprised to hear her raise her voice at me that I stand there stupidly for several seconds, and then the phone in my hand starts to ring. He's calling. Give it to me! Like hell I'm going to just let her have it. Give it back now! But she doesn't wait for me to move, and marching up to me tries to snatch the phone out of my hand. Yeah, you go, Sachi! No, you don't! I shake her off and aim a punch at her face. And she tries to block it. I've never seen her fight back or try to protect herself like this before. She's no fighter though, so even with this newfound energy, she can't stop me from driving my fist into her face. But even though my blow connects, she stands her ground, barely letting out a sound and regaining her balance right away. Before I can pull my hand back, she grabs onto my wrist. Give it back! And again, she reaches for the phone in my left hand. Now she's holding onto my right hand. I can't hit her as easily. I push her into her shoulder, I push into her shoulder with the arm she's latched onto and kick her left leg out from under her. She's already leaning forward and reaching for her phone, so this easily throws her off balance. Reflexively, I push on her again and throw her onto the floor behind me. I turn around to follow the throw up with another punch. Or I try to. Oh shit! We're on the stairway. There's no floor behind me. I sent her flying with more force than I meant to use. Everything seemed to slow down as she flies down the stairs toward the landing far below her. No! No! I will end you! Your side. Oh god. Wait, Sachi's not here yet. I thought you went to find her. I arrived at the shoe rack at the exit of the school building to find Tomo and Akemi waiting there. Today, like always, I went straight to the first-year classrooms to meet Sachi. I couldn't find any trace of her, though. Thinking I might have missed her, I headed there. Maybe you just didn't notice her in the crowd. No way. She would have said something to me. We've never missed going home together. I don't think she went home early, either. Hang on a sec. Akemi runs up to a passing student and asks her something. Someone she knows? Well, yeah, but you've seen that girl before, haven't you? Akemi's asking her about Sachi-chan. Now that he mentioned it, I think I do. I sometimes see her when I go to meet Sachi at her classroom. Actually, she's in the same class, isn't she? Man, Akemi really does have a big network of friends. Whatever the student is telling her, Akemi suddenly looks very worried, and she runs back to us. Makun, she said that after class, Sachan left the classroom with Rui-chan. With Sadakawa? Where did they go? That much I don't know. I've got to go find her. Hey, Mamoru. Jeez, well, I guess it would be more efficient if we split up. Mamoru will probably be going to the upper floor, so Akemi, you check the first floor, and I'll search around the outside of the building. Gotcha! Oh no! Until now, Sadakawa's never actually tried to take Sachi anywhere, or at least Sachi's never told me she has. I've got a bad feeling about this. I climb the stairs as quickly as I can. Wait, what am I doing? I should try calling her before I go searching blindly. I take up my phone while I'm running up the stairs and call Sachi. Of course, until she actually picks up, I can't do anything but search blindly. I pass the second floor by. Those are our classrooms, and if Sadakawa was going to take Sachi somewhere, it's not going to be anywhere near us. If she took Sachi outside the school, she would have had to go past Tomo and Akemi. Since they were waiting by the shoe rack, the first floor has too much traffic going through it, so she wouldn't go there either. Given all that, it's very possible that she took Sachi up to the third floor. Finally, I arrive at the top of the stairs on the third floor, but now what? There haven't been any clues that might point to where they've gone so far. Sachi hasn't answered her phone, but it must still be ringing. I rest at the third floor landing, trying to figure out what to do next. I hear a ringtone coming from nearby. It's gotta be Sachi's. They must be close. It's coming from somewhere above me? I immediately think of the stairway leading up to the roof where Sachi and I ate lunch together not so long ago. Give it back! I hear a voice cry out from the same direction. It's definitely Sachi. I sprint up the stairway. The moment I turn on the midway landing between the two floors, I see Sachi fly down the stairs in front of me, and behind her is Sadakawa, arm outstretched. Watch out! I jump up the stairs, and my body operating on instinct at this point. I saved her! Yeah! Sachi! My mind goes blank as my body dives forward, just barely managing to get my arms between Sachi and the floor, and the force of her fall brings us both down. It's not what might be considered a graceful catch, but at least I stopped her from hitting her head. Sachi, are you okay? I get a hold of myself and manage to stand up before helping Sachi to her feet. Senpai, you came for me. Yeah. Are you hurt? I hit my knee, but I think I'm fine otherwise. I guess I couldn't completely protect her. She grimaces as she lets go of me and tries to stand on her own. As I look her over and check for other injuries, the first thing I notice is a bruise on her face that she didn't have when we met for lunch today. It doesn't look too bad though, so we can deal with that later. Okay, well, right now I think we need to get you to the school nurse. Senpai, are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I couldn't completely support her when I caught her, and her weight brought my arms down to bang against the floor. That, of course, hurt like hell. But I can't show any weakness right now. I'm not screaming in pain, at least, so there's probably no permanent damage anyway. Hey, Sadakawa. I locked my pain down and turned to face Sadakawa, who was still standing at the top of the stairs. If I hadn't been here, Sachi probably would have gotten seriously injured or worse. Like I care. It was an accident anyway, but she looks away from me as she says it. When Sachi was falling, it did look like Sadakawa tried to reach out for her, so she probably isn't lying about that. But that doesn't make her any less responsible, and I'm sure she's also responsible for that new mark on Sachi's face. Stop bullying Sachi. Yeah? Why should I listen to you? Because you almost got her killed just now. What do you think will happen to you if I tell a teacher or your parents what you did? Yeah, if you don't leave me alone, I'll make sure everyone knows about what you're doing. Sachi doesn't retreat behind me. She just stands her ground, looking Sadakawa in the eye. Oh no, wait. That was Sachi. Oops. BRB. Okay, friend, I'm back. Yeah, if you don't leave me alone, I'll make sure everyone knows what you're doing. Sachi doesn't retreat behind me. She just stands her ground, looking Sadakawa in the eye. Are you threatening me? You've got some nerve. Sadakawa walks down several steps, advancing towards Sachi menacingly. I just want you to stop doing this. Sachi doesn't back away as Sadakawa approaches. I can't stop. I can't stand weaklings like you, and I refuse to let someone as pathetic as you do as you please. Then I'll tell, but I won't let you snitch on me. If you do, there'll be trouble. What are you saying? I'm going to disappear. Huh? I'm saying I'm going to leave this school. It's not like I have any friends here, and I can't mess with you anymore, so there's no point in me being here. I'll transfer to a different schools. My parents don't give a shit anyway. Parents. You don't have to go that far. Shut up. I can't even stand to be around you anymore, and I can't let you snitch on me, so I'm leaving. Got it? Sadakawa presses Sachi's phone into her hand before heading down the stairs. We watch her go and keep staring at the stairwell even after she's gone, both of us completely dumbfounded by what just happened. After a while, Tomo and Akemi appear on the stairs in place of Sadakawa. Mamoru, Sachi-chan, are you guys alright? We just passed Rui-chan on the stairs. Was she here? Yeah, she was. I don't really know what just happened, to be honest, but she said she stopped bullying Sachi. She also said that she hated her and was going to change schools. Wait, Rui-chan said that? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if she's serious or not. There's no way that's going to happen. Why not? Didn't Sadakawa say she was going to change schools in middle school as well, Akemi? It was for a similar reason too, I think. What the hell? I'm gonna go talk to her! Akemi rushes down the stairs and we can hear her stomping down the hallway even after she steps out of sight. Ooh, she's mad. Hey, Akemi! Jeez, that girl. Tomo follows her down the stairs. Will Akemi-senpai be okay? Tomo's the one I'm worried about. Well, whatever. Sadakawa said she was going to transfer to another school, but I wonder if it really is that easy, you know? At least I can do more than just cry now. Yeah, you stood up to her. I was amazed, honestly. You're completely different from when we first met. It's all thanks to you, senpai. You're giving me too much credit. In the end, you're the one who stood up to her, not me. Even so, thanks for everything you've done, for helping me change, for finding me. Hey, you know this is where we first met, isn't it? We haven't come back here in a long time, have we? Yeah. Lately we've been having lunch on the second floor with Akemi and Tomo. I really am grateful to you, senpai. She has changed. She hasn't been suffering nearly as much as when we first met, and she smiles a lot more as well. And when we talk, she looks right at me instead of, well, anywhere else. But that eye of her never changes. It stays bright and shining this whole time, and I can't get it out of my mind. We stand there in silence for a while. I gaze into her eye, and she gazes into mine. Hey. Yes? You know, even if she doesn't leave the school, I don't think she'll be hurting you anymore. I think you're right. I'm not the weakling she thought I was anymore. And when push came to shove, you really were there for me, senpai. You saved me. I guess that means your wounds are finally going to heal. Yeah, I guess so. Do you want to touch them? While I still have them, I mean. Sure. And we go back to touching her wounds. Okay. Sachi closes her eye and presses her body into mine, just like last time. Maybe it's selfish of me, but I've been waiting for this. I put my right hand on her shoulder, just like last time. But this time, I don't put my hand on the scar on her brow. Instead, while her eye is still closed, while she's so vulnerable, I put my free hand under her chin and lift her head, putting lift her head up before putting my lips to hers. Oh yeah! Oh what, no CG? We kissed her, yeah! I let our lips touch for only a moment, just enough for Sachi to feel it, and she rears back a little, blinking at me in astonishment. That was unfair, you know? Yeah, I know, sorry. Do it again. Do it right this time. Now we're even, I think. Her eyes caught me in its spell, and I couldn't refuse her, even if I wanted to. I take her by the shoulder again as we slowly come together. Her eyes open this time. Oh, yeah! Just as I feel myself being drawn into her eye, I draw her body close to me. Oh! What? Gee, give me the kiss! Enter? What? No! What? Show me the kiss! Ow! Ah, what? Story, Ray K. Yeah, oh, that was great. We kissed her. You know, I guess we did kiss her. Kind of wish they showed, but alright. Yeah, we did it, man. Yeah, scripts, Ray K. Yeah! Oh, I'm so hyped. That was it. We did it. We won, fam. The artwork's by Ray K. Nice. Look at this. Look at the beautiful CG. The beautiful waifu Sachi and her one eye, her Cyclops mono eye. Ah, yes, movie Ray K. Ah, yes. What a great game this has been. I love it so much. So much. The story was so good, although it was far too short. Music Ray K and Kill 1110. Nice. This is awesome. Yes, I just keep talking about it. Oh, this game was awesome. What did you guys think? I really enjoyed it. Sound effects from, I can't read that, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I can read that. So yeah, that was the game. Love at First Sight. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. I wish there was like more Monster Girl games like this, you know? Use software, Ren'P, yes. Because this was really good. I really like the artwork too. Ah, there we are, when we kissed her. Yeah, special thanks. Yeah, special thanks to you guys as well for watching this. Thank you so much. Yeah, we did it. Final act. My eyes on you and your eye on me. We did it. Oh boy. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making this epically epic game. Yeah! Oh yeah! Did I press enter? I know. Yeah. Any epilogue? Nope, that's it. Alright, fam, we did it! Oh man, look at this. Oh, we got everything now. We got the CGs. Look at her. Beautiful. Trip down memory lane. When we first met her, when she came to see us and returned our handkerchief. When we first ate lunch with her. When we fed her our lunch. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah! The broccoli. Yeah, I love it. And then when we went on our first date with Sachi-chan, we touched her wounds for the first time, and we had a sandwich and watched a movie. And then when she thought that she was taking us away from Tomo Nakemi, but that wasn't it. And then the confession. Yeah, that was good, confession. That was good. And then when she let us touch her scar on her head. Beautiful. And then when we went on our second date, well, group date to the festival, you know, and she looked truly beautiful like that. Yeah. And then next, oh yeah. And then she held my arm, because she's a beautiful waifu. And then this, when we kissed her. Oh yeah, that's a good one. 3. Oh, cool. Mamoru. Fukunaga Mamoru. High school student, high school boy with average stats. I guess he's kinda lazy and not very active, but near Sachi, his courage, patience, knowledge, and tolerance, and communication stats are multiplied by 1.5. Nice. His capacity for love is especially high. Behind the scenes, a protagonist who reeks of perversion, since he inherited his creator's fetishes. I had planned for his mother to interact with him a little more, but I didn't have time and I had to scrap that idea. Name significance. Fukunaga, the 2 characters meaning fortune and eternity, respectively. Mamoru, meaning protection. So he'll protect Sachi and give her good fortune for eternity. Also, the family name, Fukunaga, is said to have been able to bestow luck and cleanse misfortune. So if our heroine were to become Fukunaga Sachi, she'd be blessed for eternity. Oh, that's so nice. And Sachi, let's just keep reading. Usui Sachi, a one-eyed girl who's a bit of a coward. She's a bit clumsy, so some of the wounds are due to her tripping. She has terrible reflexes. She is of average intelligence, but she spends a lot of time alone and uses that time to study, so she has good grades. She's fallen deeply in love with Mamoru, and she has a strong desire to make him happy. As a result, she's become pretty dependent on him. Behind the scenes, drawing her wounds and bandages over and over again got really annoying. Who the hell designed her like that anyway? When I was making the game, her hair was shorter than in the illustrations I had on Pixiv. It was hard to find a balance with the long hair, and it took up too much time. Plus, dealing with a movable layer was a pain. Name significance, Usui, a homophobe for Usui, meaning sparse, and Sachi, meaning luck or happiness. So her happiness is sparse. Darn it. Oh, cool, in the different ones. Nice, look at that, yeah, I love it. Wonderful. Okay. And then we can move on to Kemi. Let's just get everybody. Tsunemi Akemi, a bright, optimistic, happy girl with a ton of spirit. She can be carefree at times, but when it comes to making sure people have happy lives and smiling faces, she can get quite serious. Her need to yell everything is mostly for show. Her highest stat is her unwillingness to hide her true power. On the other hand, since she's not used to failure, it's easy for her to fall into despair after a defeat. Behind the scenes, creating someone with her kind of personality and appearance, along with her lack of vices and bad intent, seems like a rare, fresh kind of character to me. Name significance, Tsunemi, the two characters meaning constant and view, respectively, and Akemi, meaning bright beauty, so she's constantly bright. I can totally tell that. Look at her, yeah! Oh yeah. Was she wearing some different clothes? Oh yeah, she was. For the date. I don't think Tomo wore anything different though. Uchiha Tomoyori. He might be tall and unsociable with a constantly sour expression and an overall scary appearance, but he's very courteous and an all-around nice guy. Good bro. He might be, maybe he actively avoids interacting with people in general, but it's not like he's not up for having fun. Behind the scenes, he was supposed to have 2 younger sisters, and I planned on having them show up and talk to him, but I had to cut them out due to time constraints. Doh. So I guess he doesn't have sisters at all. Aw. Name significance, Uchiha, the two characters meaning falling calmly and matching respectively, and Tomoyori, the two characters meaning wisdom and trust respectively. The Tomo in his name is also a homophobe for the word for friend, like Tomodachi. So he's a calming, wise, trustworthy friend. Yeah, it's good bro. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, just chilling out, hanging out. Oh, he did change his clothes. Cool. Good bro. Next, Sadako Rui. Loves solving problems with violence. Tends to avoid people and doesn't really have any friends. Not that she cares about having friends. Believes that weaklings are worthless. She's not afraid of anyone getting in the way of her falling with someone, dealing with something, or someone that's made her angry. Her rebelliousness is probably a product of the way her parents raised her, or might be who she is at her core. Behind the scenes, the weak Sachi with the unfortunate life and the strong Rui with the privileged life. They may or may not be some kind of meaning to this. I love side characters who are self-centered. I hate the fact that I didn't get to put her in as many scenes as I wanted to. She looks like she might be the kind who doesn't care about school at all, but her dyed hair and piercings aren't in violation of the school's rules, and her grades aren't too bad either. Tomoyori has a few piercings too, doesn't he? Indeed. Name significance. The characters in her name are less important than the sounds. Her last name, Sadakawa, contains the word sada, which means sadism in Japanese. Her first name, Rui, is close to the Japanese word for bad, warui. So she's a bad sadist. Alrighty then. Wonder if there was like more meaning to her, like, couldn't she be, fixed? No, that's not the word. It was in Persona 5. I'll think about it. Okay. And now for the aunt. Hiragi Mayumi. A cool, beautiful career woman. The reality is that she's the most awkward person in the world. An older sister-like character who loved her own older sister, Sachi's mother, but she's too awkward to properly connect with Sachi. She's so awkward, in fact, that she can't get close to anyone at all because she doesn't realize her stare is icy enough to freeze hell over. The only person she was close to was her older sister, but after her death, Mayumi shut out everyone else, eventually becoming the awkward woman she is today. Behind the scenes, she was originally a strict aunt with no idea how to deal with Sachi, and I had meant to include a scene where the two fight, but I cut that out due to time constraints, and before I knew it, she'd become this really cute, really awkward character. I still think she ended up with a pretty important part, so it turned out alright. Name significance? Since she's a very strong-willed person with a sharp tongue, I figured it would be appropriate to name her after the thorny Hiragi, also known as the false olive. She has a very upstanding, straight posture in both senses of the word, so that, meaning truth or purity, also works for her. The kanji. She's also got a piercing gaze, so that kanji, meaning bow, tops it all off. In the end, there was no scene of the finished product that really displayed the significance of her name. Alrighty then. Okay, so that's all that there is. And then, could be rehabilitated. Now it's not the word Persona 1. I'll remember it eventually. Okay, what's this afterword? Oh, thank you so much for buying and playing through Love at First Sight, Hitomobore. This is supposed to be an afterword, but since my thoughts about the visual novel and the story of its production and stuff are pretty much covered in the extras you unlocked after you clear the game, I don't really have anything important to say here. I guess it's just going to be my last word to you, if you don't mind listening. I first created the heroine of our story, Usui Sachi, about 2 years ago. This all began as a few illustrations I posted on Pixiv as a mock-up of a game. I had been living in America for about 6 years now, and I returned to Japan once every 3 years or so. My next return lined up with Comedia? Oh, that's Comic-Con, right? Or no, Comic-Co? I forgot, sorry. Comitia. So my first time participating in the event as a creator was going to be Comitia 107, and I planned on selling this game there. Oh, I guess that's another festival. Or event. By the way, if you're wondering why I chose to publish this story as a game instead of a doujinshi, that's because it's not nearly as easy to print your own doujinshi in America as it is in Japan. It's not easy at all, in fact. Plus, printing a book in color is expensive, and since I've never drawn manga before, I don't know if it would actually sell. I had a bunch of leftover DVDs, and I figured that if I made a game, I could burn them all into the DVDs myself. So basically I decided on making a game because that's what was cheap and convenient for me. To be honest, I thought to myself many times along the way that maybe drawing a manga would be easier. A game needs a story and music on top of programming the actual game. I really ended up paying for my selfish decision. I didn't start working on the game until about 2 months before Comedia, and I almost didn't make the deadline. Oh, that's what he meant by time constraints. I did most of the work myself, but I worked together with Kyo1110 on the music. Aside from the tracks Missing Love, Hopping Steps, and Lazyhead, Kyo1110 did all the tracks for me on a MIDI keyboard on his computer. I helped out here and there. There probably wouldn't have been as many tracks as there are if I had tried to do it alone, and I don't think the music would have turned out as well as it did. I really owe Kyo1110 a lot. Since I tried to do this in such a short amount of time, everything came out worse than what I had planned, but I'm not trying to make excuses for the quality of the game. I wanted to implement more than one route, and I also wanted a bunch of events to happen throughout the game so everyone would experience a unique story. But it turned out that all I had time for was a visual novel with one path. Yeah, that's cool. All you can do in this game is woo SACHI, and there's not really much of an overarching theme. I feel like it ended up being pretty flimsy. There will probably be a lot of scenes where players start thinking things like, shouldn't this scene have more art to go with it, or this looks rushed? And I think I'd agree with them. I didn't have enough time. If I had just one more month, I could have added more art or fixed parts of the story I didn't like, and I thought about releasing a patch to do all that. I think that's the things I ended up cutting for time might have been interesting, and I'd like to try adding them in again. Though I don't count on me fixing this version. At the very least, I was able to learn a lot and have fun working on this game. If I ever try making another game, I think I can make it better than this one. The next one will have a lot more stuff, but I also want to try making a more game-like game. Like a game where you wander around a labyrinth in an unknown world. I mean, I'm not sure there is going to be a next one, and I'm going to take a break from making games for now. It really takes a lot out of you. Ultimately, I've got a lot of regrets surrounding this game, since it doesn't even come close to the vision I had for it. But I've always planned to make a game with the character Usui SACHI, and finally doing that feels very rewarding. Once again, I want to thank Kyo1110 for taking part in this visual novel's development, and I want to thank you and all the other players. Finally, I'm very grateful to you all those who helped out Sacha and Usui SACHI from before the game's development and onward. I'm truly grateful to you all. Ah, that was nice. And then there's this after EP. Ooh, bonus scenes, which we shall take care of in the next part that I will take care of the next part. What's history? Oh, whoa. The history of the character, posted April 19, 2012, titled Confessing to a Lucky Pale One-Eyed Girl. This has a pun that you might see a lot in these extras, but unfortunately, it's not too easy to translate into English. The first character is Sachi's name, but it can also mean luck or happiness. The next part is a modified form of that, which is a homophobe in Japanese for Sachi's last name, Usui, and means pale, slight, or sparse. Put them together and you get Sachi Usui, the lucky pale one-eyed girl. Caption: this is a game where you make a lucky pale one-eyed girl happy, isn't it? I feel like the only thing that could come out of the combination of one eye plus confession is a kind of sickeningly sweet suffering. So I wanted to do this to make her happy. You're going to have to guess at what the boy is saying to her. I was rushing with this, so as much as I hate to admit it, there's a lot I forgot to draw. You wanted to talk to me? You what? I love you. Oh, I love you, Sachi. You what? You want to go out with me? You're not making fun of me? This isn't some kind of game, is it? No, it's not. You really want to with me? Now that I think of it. Now that I think of it, he doesn't seem creeped out by me. I only have one eye, you know. And I think you can see for yourself that I'm covered in scars. I mean, I have a lot. You really want to go out with me? You're really serious? I'm sorry. I'm so happy. Tears are, and then I hope I can make you happy. And, Usui Sachi only has one eye. Happiness never seemed to last long. Body is covered in cuts and bruises. Personality matches her appearance. You just want to make her happy, don't you? Of course! This is where it all started. Honestly, I wasn't so good at drawing back then. I never thought I'd end up making this into a game at the time. There's so much more. Okay, well, that's long enough. I'll have to take care of the rest of it in another part. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Alright, wait. Oh yeah, a change of heart, that's what it is. A change of heart. Yeah. Persona 5, we steal her heart or rehabilitate her, you know, make her like turn over a new leaf, stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, anyway, yeah. So I'll take care of all this other stuff, like these extras. and these, and the next one, which this is technically the last one, so the next one will be like a bonus. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like below. If there's any other games you'd like me to play, please comment down below as well. And if you like this and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bells. That'd be epically appreciated of you. And once again, just like to say, this game, Love at First Sight, has been epically awesome. And I kind of went overboard with all the extras, but I'll finish up the extras in the next one. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. And as always, my name is CherryBoy. My goal in life is to make you smile. My goal in life is to make you smile. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I really enjoyed this game. It had epic story, epic art, and epic just characters were great. I loved it. 50 out of 50, 10 out of a million, or no, a million out of 10, 12 out of 10. Let's go, yeah. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. Bye. See ya.